can only show you the door. You have to walk through it.
Hello guys, welcome to the Crypto Matrix. I'm Mr. Legend. In this video, we'll be taking a look at an altcoin, Solana. Over the last 1 month, Solana is up 5.5%. The last 1 year since Solana dumped by 25.6%. We'll be taking a look at Solana's market cap chart, Solana's valuation against the US dollar, Solana's valuation against Bitcoin, and we'll also look at Solana's valuation against Ethereum. This is the prime time to be buying Solana. There's fear right now in the cryptocurrency market. Market participants are scared to the teeth. Solana currently trades around $140. It has been ranging around this price region since 2024. Should we be selling our Solana stash? Should we be buying more right now? Are the whales selling? Are the whales buying? We'll talk about that and more in this video. But first, guys, an investment in knowledge pays the best interest. When it comes to investing, nothing will pay off more than educating yourself. Do the necessary research and analysis before making any investment decision. Let's get down to business. Solana has been one of the most interesting altcoins in this market cycle. We saw Solana pumping aggressively, starting the cycle very, very fast, going from as low as $8, pumping aggressively to as high as $200. It did that in a very, very short period of time. It took a lot of market participants off guard. June 2023, Solana was trading at $13. By the time we got to early 2024, Solana has already popped to as high as $200. A lot of market participants believe it will going to continue like that. Solana will continue pumping. It was $1,000, $500. But guys, something fundamentally changed since March of 2024. Solana has been going sideways. Yes, we have seen some pumps along the way, but from the highest price Solana traded on the 11th of March 2024, which was around $200, we have seen Solana since then decline by 50%. On the flip side, we have seen Solana also increase by 43%. It has not made any headway. We have not been able to rally up more than 43% from that $200 level. The all-time high for Solana still sits around $292. So where are we going next with Solana? Should we start selling our Solana stash? Guys, I think it's getting to that point. But before we continue looking at the charts, let's look at some details about Solana. Currently trading around $139, $140. Solana has a market cap of $79.1 billion. The fully diluted market cap of $86.52 billion. And Solana's all-time high came in on the 19th of January 2025. That was 1 year ago. Solana traded for as high as $294. Right now, Solana is down 52% from that all-time highs. There's fear in the cryptocurrency market. A lot of market participants have been scared since the 10th of October 2025. We saw the biggest liquidation in the cryptocurrency market since then. Vibes have been down in the cryptocurrency market since then. We have been hearing rumors of the start of a bear market. We saw Solana in September of 2025 rallying to as high as $250. Then the altcoin season index was telling us we're in a mini altcoin season. But a lot of market participants didn't see it as an altcoin season, even though Solana had just moved from as low as $97 in April, rallying to as high as $243 to $250, which represented a 154% move to the upside. A 154% move to the upside in around 160 days is actually a good return. But if you remember what I told you earlier in the video, Solana had showed us an extraordinary return where it rallied aggressively in September of 2023, which led it to pump to as high as $200. That was a 1,000% move in around 180 days, and a lot of market participants are still stuck thinking that will repeat in this cycle, thinking Solana could still go up aggressively to that in that manner. But guys, you have to look at the volume. Something important is happening on the Solana US dollar price chart. We are seeing a record amount of volume since that December 2023 pump. We have seen a lot of Solana being traded. It can be attributed to the meme coins traded on Solana. It can be attributed to whales activity. But one thing is sure, historical level of distribution is happening right now in the Solana ecosystem. Solana has been stuck in this price range, and I can assume smart players that were accumulating millions and millions of Solana when it was down bad, when it was in $8, when it was in $10. The market has given them ample opportunity to offload those Solanas at elevated prices. The average smart whale that bought his Solana below $10 right now, he can easily sell his Solana for a 10x return, and at some point in time over the last 2 years he could sell it for 20x return, for 15x return. I'll not be shocked if in the coming days and the coming weeks, guys, we see a relief rally for Solana. I'm not a big believer in Solana rallying back to all-time highs, maybe getting to $300, $400. I believe we can still see a rally towards $160, $170. But right now, the window is quietly closing for those big whales. At some point in time in the nearest future, we're going to see a big decline in the price of Solana, and that big decline might take Solana's price back to single digits. That's not the news investors want to hear right now. That's not the news story that market participants want to hear right now. But guys, that's just the reality. The market goes in 4 different phases. We have an accumulation period. That's when smart players are buying. That's when the crowd is saying we're going to zero, Solana is dead. But that's when the smart players are buying, accumulating, anticipating the markup period. Then we'll have the markup period where things move very, very fast. And we saw that for Solana, 1,000% move in just around 6 months. And since then, we have been seeing a lot of market participants buying Solana, expecting that move to continue. And what has happened next? Distribution has been happening. Distribution has seen big players that bought during accumulation. Right now, they are selling their stars during distribution. And the next phase that will happen after distribution is over will be the markdown phase. That's where retail investors that were buying the top over the last 2 years will start selling at low prices. If you look at Solana's market cap, Solana's market cap actually went to set new all-time highs, which is very, very disturbing if you ask me. Solana's market cap setting new all-time highs without the price significantly setting new all-time highs might look like something nice, but guys, that's smelling trouble in paradise. More Solana is coming in circulation, that's what it means, and we're not seeing corresponding increase in the price of Solana. We have seen more whales sell their Solana at this point in time than any point in time in history. We saw Solana's market cap going to an all-time high of all around $141 billion. And in September of 2025, we saw Solana's market cap retracing back to that $141 billion in market cap valuation. Even though the price didn't get back to $290, we saw Solana getting rejected there. So I'll not be shocked, guys, if in the coming days and the coming weeks, Solana makes an attempt towards $100 billion. When we get there, market participants are excited. We're singing Kumbaya before the big decline to Goblin Town begins. If you ask me where are we on the chart, I will not be shocked if we are somewhere around February 2022. We're just waiting for that rally that came in March and in April of 2022 before the big decline to Goblin Town begins. I strongly believe we're going to see a big decline in 2026. That big decline is going to see a lot of altcoins lose 60, 70, maybe even as high as 80% of their value in a very, very short time. But we've not gotten there yet. The market participants are scared. Historically, that's not when the crash happens. The crash happens when market participants are excited, when they believe we'll be pumping to the moon, when they think this time is different. If you look at Solana US dollar price chart, over the years, all the price points where we had a change in market direction, that was when excitement was in the market. We had January 13, 2025, Donald Trump was inaugurated. So his meme coin was launched on Solana. Millennial Trump coin was launched on Solana. What happened then was a lot of market participants were expecting us to continue pumping to the moon. But the reverse was the case. We saw a huge dump to Goblin Town where Solana lost 66% of its value. Yes, Solana recovered still in late part of 2025, but we couldn't set new all-time highs in US dollar price times, and I'll not be shocked if we are setting ourselves up for one of the biggest dump in Solana's price history. If you look at Solana's performance against Bitcoin over the years, Solana was dumping to Goblin Town in the bear market against Bitcoin. When the bull market started, we saw Solana quickly rallying to higher prices, outperforming Bitcoin. That late part of 2023, early part of 2024, saw Solana pumping by more than 460% against Bitcoin. But since then, Solana has slowly bladed back to Bitcoin. Since then, Solana has slowly lost so much value back into Bitcoin. Smart whales have been selling their Solana. They have been buying Bitcoin. Solana is down 55% against Bitcoin. And even though we might see a rally for Solana, that rally might not take Solana back to all-time highs against Bitcoin. A 10% rally here, a 20% rally here is possible. But eventually, we'll see Solana dumping aggressively to Goblin Town. If you look at Solana's valuation against Ethereum, similar price action. When the market was bullish, when Solana was outperforming both Bitcoin and Ethereum, we could see that it was going up in the right direction. Market participants were excited. Ethereum is dead. Solana is the way forward. And Solana came to a top. That top came up in the 7th of April 2025. Since then, something has fundamentally changed in the market. Since then, we have seen Solana dump aggressively to Goblin Town against Ethereum. Since April of 2025, Solana has lost 52% of its value against Ethereum. And historically, when Solana is dumping against Ethereum, the market is not bullish. The market's in a bearish regime. And right now, I believe we're in that bearish regime. If you look at sentiment in the cryptocurrency market participants are scared. The fear greed indexes, just last month, we had extreme fear in the cryptocurrency market. And even though prices are elevated from where they were in the deep depth of the bear market, for Solana is still up more than a 10%, more than a 10x from the bottom of the bear market. Market participants are scared. I will not be shocked, guys, if that relief rally, the soccer rally we're waiting for, is going to get us all excited. It's going to get all market participants that are sidelines back into the market, and that is when the big dump to Goblin Town begins. So this is a very, very crucial point in the market. You're very, very watchful. The next rally, it's not the rally to commit to. The next rally is the rally to start selling for some sweet profits, start packing your bags, because the crash is going to be legendary. The dump is going to be one of a lifetime. Solana's market cap's at $79 billion. I still believe we could see it get to as high as $100 billion in 2026 before that big dump to Goblin Town begins. The composite demand is going to finish distributing, and when it's done distributing, then markdown begins. Drop your thoughts in the comment section, guys. Over the last 1 year, Solana is down 25%. Over the last 1 year, we're seeing the altcoin market do bad. I still believe a pump will come before the dump to Goblin Town comes. Which altcoins are you buying? How low do you think Solana will go when the dump comes? Thank you guys for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more awesome videos like this. Turn on the post notifications to get notified anytime I drop a new video, anytime I go live. Remember, guys, when it comes to investing, nothing will pay off more than educating yourself. And investment in knowledge pays the best interest. Invest for the long haul. Don't get too scared. Don't get too greedy. See you guys in my next video.
Remember, all I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.